I showed him on the calculator that this money to be consumed, it will last for 462 months. Now 462 months you can divide by 12 and you can see how many years.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. This is Chief Engineer Praneet Mehta. Welcome to my YouTube channel Merchant Navy Decoded. मेरे साथ है राजीव कौशिक सर और आज हम बात करने वाले हैं रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग की। एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। हर किसी के दिमाग में जब मर्चेंट नेवी ज्वाइन करता होता है, यार एक टाइम आएगा, अभी मैं पैसा कमा रहा हूँ, परिवार के लिए करना, अपने लिए करना है, बट एक टाइम के बाद मैं आराम करना चाहता हूँ और उसे कहते हैं रिटायरमेंट, राइट। तो सर आप बताइए सर रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग के बारे में, कैसे जहाज़ी को प्लान करना चाहिए, क्या क्या चीज़ों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए एंड हाउ वी शुड गो अबाउट इट।
Yes. So retirement planning is basically to be done by everybody. But we will only talk about merchant navy because we are concentrated on that. And this is basically for the mariners, young and old. So the thing is that we may be having a lot of money in terms of NRE account, NRO, NRE fixed, FCNR, real estate, gold and everything. So when a person is about 55, 60, he may be thinking that I have a lot of money. But that is not sufficient. That money should be able to be firstly channelized in a monthly income form. Suppose till the time of retirement he was spending 1 lakh rupee a month. He must consider that after retirement, because he will be staying on board, his expenses may increase. The places he could not visit, now he will be able to travel. He will have children and grandchildren, so he will have to spend on them. So to think that in the retirement our expenses will go down is a misconception. So we should, by the virtue of channelizing all these savings which we have done in our life, we should be able to channelize them in a monthly income flow and in a way that the net corpus, the net portfolio does not keep falling because of consumption. Yes, because of market movements it may deviate little bit, 5-10%, 15%, but finally it should be going up. So doing this, I will tell you by a way of example. There was this senior officer with whom I sailed. He was about 5 years elder to me. And when I used to teach financial planning on Saturday on ship, so after that he came to my office once and he said that, you see, I have got 3 apartments in Gurgaon and each apartment is worth 3 crores. And so in retirement, I will be taken care of in a very nice way. So at that stage, I went a little deeper and I asked him. So it came to know, the things came out that the 2 apartments are still on loan. That means, like we discussed in the previous video, till we have paid the last EMI, that property is not yours. No. It is a liability. We have discussed in asset and liability. So that is a liability. So I told him that even now these flats are not yours, but if you call them yours, pay off the loan of one and monetize it. Monetize means sell it. And at least if you think it is worth 3 crores and it will sell for 3 crores, try to sell that in 3 crores in white. Why I am saying white is because in India the property market is never very good returning because most of the money comes in cash, which you cannot use as a growth projectile. You cannot invest cash anywhere so that it grows. It will remain static. Like we discussed in the first video, saying that you can put it under your pillow and then something like demonetization happens. Now this same thing exactly happened. And when he came of age, because he's elder to me, so he did have these 2 houses, but the value of those apartments has fallen down. And he did not have sufficient money even for his daughter's wedding. Now he may say that he's got a master's job, he's paying about 50 to 60 lakhs a year, he's got 3 apartments, but if he decided to retire that particular year after 62, where will the monthly income come from? Another example I will give of a senior captain also after retirement. He was about 62, 63 and somehow he came to know about me and both husband and wife came and met us. And luckily his wife had arranged most of the money in official format. Official means it was there in bank accounts and little bit in mutual funds. So even at that stage, we arranged his portfolio in such a way so that for some time he will not have to touch that portfolio, and by that time that portfolio would have grown. But once that portfolio started its movement upwards, he would have been able to take out money on a monthly form or 3 monthly form for his expenses as required ad infinitum, means forever and ever. I showed him on the calculator that this money to be consumed, it will last for 462 months. Now 462 months you can divide by 12 and you can see how many years.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. So now the point is he could have put that money in bank also and continue to use it. But there are two things would have happened within the bank. Firstly, that money would have kept going down by inflation. As you know, this year inflation is maximum in India. Secondly, even without using that money, without consuming that money, in the FD, he would have had to pay tax every year, even if he did not break the FD. So you see, by these two methods, if you put 1 crore in the bank FD, 6% it will reduce by inflation or 7%. And the interest which you get, say you get 5 lakhs, that 5 lakhs is subject to tax. When we start planning by utilizing the versatility of mutual funds, this does not happen. You pay tax, nowadays it is capital gains tax which has started in India. So you pay tax on only the amount that you take out. And how much of it is the capital gain, you only pay tax on that. So this entire process of securing yourself, first covering yourself with those insurances, then arranging your matters in such a way so that the money which you get is as per your choice, is as per your requirements. This is called retirement planning. This you can do much before 60, at the age of 30 also. When we start investing from the first time in mutual funds, it is a process towards retirement planning which we will follow.
So, sir, it's great to know about retirement planning. And I guess the other video that we are going to start, it will give our viewers a better insight how to invest and to think about the retirement first and have a happy retired life. Thank you very much. Jai Mata Di.